Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a Happy Home Paradise build in Animal Crossing. Yeah, I just want to start off first by saying thank you so much for all of the love and the support of my last video. It's it's just insane and I really want to just say how thankful I am to you guys. But yeah, here's another video. But yeah, we're making a little Happy Home Paradise for Dobie today. I kind of wanted to do one for a random villager, and then I came to the little like work island, and Dobie was there, and I was like, do you know what? We're gonna make you a house. And I kind of decided that I wanted to go just like grandpa themed. I, I don't really know what kind of vibe that is, but that's the vibe that we're attempting to go for here. So there's a lot of like vintage vibes. I'm using a few of my own codes. As you can see, I'm struggling with them because my controller is a bit dodgy. So it was just making me place the wrong one in the wrong place over and over again. I kind of wish that I got a more neutral path for this one, but the only dirt path I had was a pink one that had cherry blossoms on, and that didn't really fit the vibe. Because this is currently, I'm filming this from my Switch that's got a pink cherry blossom themed island on it. I would have filmed it for my other one. However, I have to restart that one because that is a whole palaver. If you don't follow me on Twitter, I posted it over there. And I started an island, okay. It was called Blueberry and it was going to be like a blue themed island. I spent a few days in there grinding, getting to 3 stars, you know. And then I came to the horrifying realization as I was flying to like a treasure island to get more furniture. I came back and I was like, hold on a minute. Came outside the airport and my airport is yellow. I don't know how I managed that. I really don't, because like the only criteria I had for starting was a blue airport. I didn't really care who my villagers were because I could have kicked them off. That was it. So I don't know how that just slipped under the cracks for me. I don't know how I didn't realize, but I've realized now at least. So yeah, that's fun. But I'll either be restarting Blueberry or I've had another kind of idea for maybe a red themed island called Strawberry that uses like red flowers and the mushroom items, which I thought could be really, really cool. But I can't make my mind up which one I want to do more, Blueberry or Strawberry. So I will probably end up posting a poll in my Discord and on like my Twitter, so you guys can help me because I'm bad at making decisions. So I will post my Twitter in the description so you guys can help me out too if I do end up posting that poll. But speaking of restarting, I am planning on restarting that island on Wednesday next week, which is the 10th, I believe, because that will be my affiliate anniversary over on Twitch, which I'm very excited for. So I'm going to be streaming Animal Crossing. I'm going to be restarting an island and like just playing with you guys. And I've made like a few like sub incentives as well. There's a post on Twitter, you can find that. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. I can't believe it's been a whole year since I've hit affiliate. It's just insane. It really is. But yeah, I really struggled with trying to decorate this and still keep the vibe that I wanted, because I was just like picking everything out of the catalog and being like, yes, this'll do. I honestly thought I had more crops as well, because I was going to give him like a little bit of a farm, but the only crop that I had was wheat apparently, and I didn't like how that looked, so I changed it for the wheat field, which I think turned out good. But yeah, so he's kind of got this like little picnic moment going on outside, which I love, to be honest. It's just, I think it's a really calming atmosphere, calming vibe. You can sit by the river on your little bench and have like the best time ever. But I do adore Dobie. I've only ever had him on like one of my islands, I think. And I wish I had him on more because he's quite cute. He's a cranky villager, I think, and I don't normally have cranky villagers because I think they're a bit mean. But Dobie is my only exception. I think I had him on like a Japanese island that I was trying to do once. But yeah, he's very cute. I would recommend having him if you don't already. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to restarting my island. I've been like leaving touching that switch because I'm like, no, I'll end up restarting it off stream, which I don't want to do. So I've kind of placated myself by coming onto my other switch, which I've not touched in a while. So this is like my cherry blossom themed island. And I have no idea what my plan was for that island. I'm kind of just going with the flow, to be honest. I've got like a massive lake and I've got a lot of like half decorated like, sections of my island. And I was going to originally film like me doing a build on the island, but I was like, I don't even know where I was going with this. So I'm gonna have to like strip some of it back and then redo it because it was months ago when I actually started properly trying to decorate this island. So I do not know what was going on in my head months ago. Probably not a lot, but you know, it's I just don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to achieve with the island. But yeah, we've moved inside now. And I wanted it to be a lot of kind of dark wood vibes. The weirdest way I can describe it is I want this to look like a grandpa's house. Like I want it to be like lots of vintage furniture, loads of browns, maybe a few floral moments happening. I've also been looking at like a few other videos on YouTube and some like Instagram posts and Pinterest posts for like inspiration for designing and stuff, and loads of people use the partition walls in such amazing ways, and I was like, I want to do that. Why have I never thought of that? So this is my attempt at it. I'm not very good at it. I do move things around a little bit because I figure out very quickly that this doesn't work for me. Like the layout that I've got at the minute, I'm still new to using the partition, so you'll have to bear with me. Also, I apologize if you can hear like just noise in the background. My cat is currently trying to like fight his way into the room because I've like just shut my door while I'm recording and he's taken offense to that. He's like, excuse me. Oh, he's crying now, bless him. But I will let him in afterwards. If I let him in now, he causes chaos. He does it all the time when I'm streaming. He will just come in, barge his way onto my desk and just start like battering my mic, which isn't something that I want when I'm trying to record a YouTube video. But yeah, he's a little bit of a menace. Most of my clips on Twitch are just all him. they're just mostly him being a little bit chaotic and just wanting all of the attention. As soon as he hears my voice, as soon as he hears that I'm like starting to stream and talk, he's like, oh, we getting attention, are we? Okay, I'm in. Let's do it. So he's very much likes to be the star of the show. And I think he can probably hear me talking and he thinks that I'm streaming. So he's probably like, Mom, let me in. My fans want to see me. Because I'll be honest, people tune in for him. He is the star of the show. But yeah, I'm glad during the build that like I managed to get all like the separate rooms in. And I can kind of understand why I don't use partition walls too often, because when you're kind of just trying to move around in the build, it's a bit difficult because you can't really see all of the build too much. They kind of get in the way. But they add to the vibe, but they also hinder the vibe, as bad as it sounds. But I also want to say this is functional. You can squeeze through everywhere. You just have to kind of like shuffle sideways. But you can still get through to the kitchen. You can get into the bedroom, into the bathroom. I say those terms loosely. They're not very big rooms, but they do what they need to do, you know? But yeah, I also really, really like the little red pattern that I just put on absolutely everything, because I think I first used it on the bed. And then I kind of fell in love with it and I was like, what if we had a little red moment like everywhere? So that's kind of the only other accent color I used to make it a little bit less brown and beige, because it was lacking a little bit of color, just a tiny bit, you know. But no, I think think this is like one of the few times I've actually made an effort with the DLC houses. Normally I speed run through it, and by speed run through it I mean I come in, I put in the like the necessary furniture, I open those up, and then I call it a day so that I can speed run to getting the ability to do my villagers houses on my own island. Yeah, because it's a lot. However, I am thinking this is inspiring me to do more, to be honest. I could maybe challenge myself to do some more and put them on YouTube. Because I don't think I'd do it like in my own time just for no reason. But if I can make, if I can make like a YouTube video out of it and kind of make a little bit of content and make it entertaining for you guys and try different themes, because this kind of theme is what I'm very comfortable and familiar with in Animal Crossing. If you saw my last video, it's similar enough to the house that I did for my dream address, which is like very comfy, cozy vibes. Comfy, cozy grandparents' house vibes. That is what I'm good at. But I'd love to try like a more modern one and maybe actually prepare for the builds before I do them and get some like custom design paths and things like that to put on the outside or even the inside. That could be kind of cute. But no, I don't think this is a bad attempt. I'm glad I went with Dobie, because there was no one else that was kind of like a fave of mine on the beach. I'm definitely gonna have to do Sherbs. I don't know what vibe I would give to Sherb. I really don't. Maybe like I don't want to go like the stereotypical all blue. I could maybe do I could just do like a really sloppy house because he's a lazy villager. But no, I've got some ideas. Brewing. I'm also thinking of maybe trying to do some Sims speed builds as well. I just know that my computer chugs a little bit because it's quite old. So whenever I try and record The Sims, it's like, please stop, you're hurting me. Let me rest. So I could try and do some small builds, maybe some like tiny homes or just like quick speed builds of singular rooms. That could be kind of fun. But yeah, we are getting to the end of the video now. I'm just adding like a few tiny little bits. But I just want to thank you guys for hanging around if you stuck around this long. And I just want to say that your support means the absolute world to me. And I really, really hope that you enjoyed this video. Here's like an overview of the entire place. But yeah, I love you lots and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!